Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking N8N, a tool that's basically transforming how businesses handle automation. If you've ever felt totally trapped by the limits, or, let's be real, the massive mounting costs of connecting all your digital tools together, well, you're in the right place. We're going to break down exactly what this platform actually is, how you can get it up and running today, and, crucially, what it's really going to cost you.
Okay, so let's start by hitting right on a massive pain point. If you've ever used traditional task-based automation platforms, you know the ones like Zapier or Make, then you definitely know that feeling of dread when you look at those skyrocketing bills. Why? Because they bill you for every single step. So suddenly, a super simple process just becomes this massive financial drain the second your business starts to scale. But what if there was a way to build incredibly complex, multi-step automations without getting financially punished for it? Here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll meet N8N. Second, how to install it locally. Third, we'll look at the N8N cloud subscription plans. Fourth, we'll compare cloud versus self-hosted costs. And finally, number 5, making the right choice for you. Let's jump right in. Section 1. Meet N8N. Automation Unlocked. So pronounced N8N. This is a highly extendable platform that connects your apps and APIs to automate pretty much whatever you need. But here's the ultimate game changer with this tool: execution-based billing. Think about it. On other platforms, if you have a 20-step workflow that processes, say, 500 records, that's going to cost you thousands of tasks. With N8N, that entire process running once is just one single execution. Our sources actually note this pricing model can save users up to 75% compared to the traditional alternatives. That is huge. At the very core of this whole node-based architecture is the execution engine. This engine integrates seamlessly with your inbound triggers, things like Salesforce or REST APIs, and connects them perfectly to your outbound infrastructure like Postgres databases or even OpenAI. It's basically a highly visual graph. It lets developers and data analysts alike literally just snap together completely disconnected systems like puzzle pieces. Section 2. How to install locally.
The absolute fastest way to get your hands dirty and start building locally is by using NPM. The Node Package Manager. Assuming you already have Node.js installed, it is literally just a few terminal commands. You install it globally, you type N8N to kickstart the service, and boom, your browser pops open to localhost on port 5678, and you are instantly right there inside the visual editor. It's absolutely perfect for rapid local prototyping. Now, if you're looking for a more robust, sort of production-ready environment, Docker is definitely the way to go. By pulling the official N8 image, you're guaranteeing a consistent environment totally free of those annoying local dependency conflicts. Just whatever you do, do not forget step 4. You have to mount a local volume so your workflows actually survive a container restart. Seriously, don't skip that part.
Section 3. N8N Cloud Subscription Plans.
Okay, so what if you just want N8N to handle all the server stuff for you? Well, the Cloud Starter Plan kicks off at a super reasonable $20 a month when you bill it annually. For that, you get 2,500 executions, absolutely zero server maintenance to worry about, and automatic version updates. Honestly, it's an incredible entry point if you're a solo founder or a freelancer. Stepping it up to $50 a month unlocks the Pro Plan. This bumps your execution cap up to $10,000 per month and allows for 20 concurrent workflows. According to our sources, this is generally the minimum viable plan for growing teams, especially those who need things like environment variables, webhook authentication, and just a bit more overall horsepower for their daily heavy-lifting automations. Now, for mid-sized companies that are really pushing some serious volume, the business tier jumps up to $667 a month. This secures 40,000 executions, but honestly, more importantly, it unlocks those critical enterprise features. We're talking single sign-on, Git integration for version control, and full multi-environment support. So you've got dev, staging, and production all sorted out. Section 4. Cloud versus self-hosted costs. So, N8N has this Fair Code Community Edition that lets you self-host entirely for free. Sounds great, right? Well, beware the hidden costs. You've got to think of it like an iceberg. The software itself is the tip right above the water. It's free. But to run it reliably in production, you have to account for that massive underwater chunk: virtual private servers, managed databases, SSL certificates, firewalls, and, most heavily of all, the actual DevOps engineering time required to patch security and keep those servers healthy.
When you actually lay bare the total cost of ownership side by side, it's pretty eye-opening. Pure infrastructure makes self-hosting look incredibly cheap. We're talking under $1,000 a year. But factor in just, say, 10 hours a month of DevOps labor, and that DIY route suddenly eclipses $12,000 annually. It is the classic time versus money trade-off. Sometimes paying that $8,400 for the cloud business tier is actually, straight up, the cheaper move for your business.
Section 5. Making the right choice. Let's bring it all together. If your team lacks dedicated DevOps resources, or honestly, if you just want to build workflows without playing sysadmin all day, the cloud is definitely your safest bet. It's totally predictable and easy. But if you are in a heavily regulated industry that demands strict data privacy, where data absolutely cannot leave your own servers, or maybe you're running heavy AI agents that would just chew through a cloud cap in a matter of days, well, self-hosting is really your only path. It hands you that God mode level of control over everything.
So before you map out your next big automation architecture, ask yourself this one fundamental question. Are you optimizing for your engineering time, or do you need absolute data control? Answer that, and you've pretty much found your blueprint for scaling. The tools to finally break free from that punishing task-based billing are sitting right in front of you. Really, the only question left is, what are you going to build first?